Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little while since I've posted a full-length video. However, I've been quite busy with a lot of different projects that I'm working on currently, which I will be showing soon. I'm super excited about this, or all the different things that I have been working on. However, I wanted to hop on here really quickly because there is a common DM that I get a lot from people. Also follow me at designerboy420 if you have questions about specifically going to the Politecnico di Milano for design school in general, and product design questions. Common DM that I get quite often is a question of what can people do to improve their design portfolio, or what can they do to basically stand apart from other people in their portfolio. Now, I've recently worked on my portfolio and I have learned that trying to put animations into your portfolio can be kind of a tricky process. Now, that's what this video is going to be on, basically about how to add animations into an online version of your portfolio, so the animations will move, and great for explosion views of parts. And basically, I want to do it in a very concise video that's not freaking 30 minutes long like the old tutorials where you skip through all the time. So let's go ahead and get it started, and I'm going to show you how I animated this Game Boy. Sorry you guys, I'm editing this video on like the rainiest day in Milan, so sorry about the lighting situation. However, let's go ahead and get into it. So go ahead and open up your favorite modeling program. I'm just using SolidWorks here. Also, I'm gonna try to suggest free services as well, because I know these programs can be kind of expensive. So also you can use Fusion 360, because the main point of this is we just need you to convert whatever object that you're trying to animate as an STL. Okay, now you need to go ahead and drop your object into a program like Keyshot or like Blender. Blender's a really good free service. However, I just like Keyshot. Basically, what I'm doing now is I'm splitting all the surfaces of the object. So you do this because if you want the object to have different materials or different textures on a specific part, they have to be separate and unlinked from each other. Just as a little update, I filmed this earlier and I have, I'm just basically narrating. So that's why my hand movements don't match the screen, just so you know. So anyways, let's go ahead and skip through this. Basically, split all the objects. In the bottom right-hand corner, make sure that you apply this. And then you will be able to add whatever material and color that you want on your objects. So originally I wanted to do a yellow Game Boy, but it didn't turn out like how I wanted. So I decided to do a very pretty purple and pink color palette. I don't really use purple that often in like my designs, and you don't really see purple that much in like that many product designs. I mean, maybe Dyson has some products that are like purplish, but I wanted to change it up to do this very cute color palette. Okay, so the next step is one of the more important steps, and it is the animation. Now, you can use other programs like SolidWorks to export your animation or to animate as a GIF. The main thing is we need to export this animation as a GIF to be able to put into the portfolio later. So you can use all different types of programs. Like I said, I'm just using Keyshot because I like to have the most amount of materials to use for rendering. But anyways, this, like I said, again, also, I'm not doing this as a tutorial on animations in Keyshot. I'm just showing you the process of what you should do to get your object as an animation form. But anyways, basically what you do overall is you go to the little animation tab at the bottom, and you should have this timeline. What you do is you select the specific part in the scene tree, the animation, or excuse me, the tree, and you go to animation at the bottom where the little thing is, the little animation button. And you can choose different types of animations that you want to do for each part. So whether you want a translation or a turntable movement, you can select it. So for this one, I'm going to do a simple turntable 360 turnaround. However, you have the ability to do exploded views. This is a really good opportunity to do some really cool explosion views of the products you've designed, so that people viewing your portfolio can see all those internal components. So yes. Now, specifically with KeyShot, these are the most important things that I have realized. Number one, do not export the animation as a GIF directly from KeyShot, because it won't do it with a transparent background. If you want the background of whatever you have in KeyShot, go ahead and export it as a GIF. You'll make it easier for yourself, and you can basically skip the next step. However, if you want to have it with a transparent PNG background, you have to export each individual frame as a PNG. So you basically need to go ahead and create a file on your computer and export each file as a PNG, as well as you need to be able to make sure that you're rendering it in the same resolution as the presets before. I could do a very specific video on this, or if you have questions, put it in the comments below, but I'm just going to continue forward. Main concept is you need to animate your object as a transparent GIF, or if you don't want a transparent one, just as a GIF. Okay, so once you have all your PNGs, you want to go ahead and open up Adobe Premiere. I think there is a free version on Windows called, I don't know, Microsoft Clip Champ. What we're gonna do is we need to clip the time in between the each shot. So you need to click on the Ripple Edit tool and highlight all of the clips. When you highlight all the clips, you're gonna go to these little numbers up here and then control how much you're able to clip the sizes of the PNGs, because the PNGs right now are relatively large, so it's not really creating a big animation. So you wanna go ahead and clip that to make your clip or your animation, the GIF actually move at the time that you would like. Also, to preserve the transparency of the background, you need to click on this little wrench and make sure you see transparency grid, and make sure that's on. You know it's gonna export as a transparent background if you see the little squares all over the background. So when you actually export, what we're gonna do is we're gonna export this as an animated GIF. An extremely important part is go ahead at this part where it says transparency and go ahead and click hard edges, because we want to be able to, I believe, hard edges versus dithered is more, it actually has sometimes GIFs have the little holes in it. I think doing it as a hard edge keeps the image more intact, if that makes sense. Let me look that up. And it should export relatively quickly, and then you have your animated GIF. So the thing is, you can't just drop, or I should say you shouldn't just drop this GIF directly into your project. You need to compress it, because this is taking up a lot of storage. It takes up a lot of space, I don't know why my English is off today. Because of that, we need to go to a GIF compression website. So there's two websites that I basically use, and I decided to use this free convert one because you can do above 50 megabytes. So I need to convert this to a smaller size, because when you load it into your portfolio, or the way that I'm going to do it, the smaller the size, the faster you can open the file. And you want to be able to open the file relatively quickly without having that much lag time, especially if you're trying to go for a job and they have a bunch of applications to look through. They don't want to wait for yours. Maybe. Okay, So go ahead and open up InDesign, and we're gonna place the GIF directly into the program, onto the board. Now, I don't know a good substitution for InDesign if you don't have it, but you need it specifically for this. This is probably the most important program you need, or the program that you have to basically use in order for this to work. So basically, you put the GIF directly into the program. I'm just adding a little extra things like a pretend portfolio name. After you do that, you're gonna go ahead and click the little blue share button at the top. When you click the blue share button at the top, it's going to give you different options. You want to share this online. It's gonna say publish online, publish online. When you publish online, basically what you're doing is you're saving the, in this case, portfolio on the InDesign server. So when people have the link, they have access to this specific document. So you want to go ahead and title it how you would like and have a description. You also could do a single page or like a dual page view. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and publish it. It's gonna take a little while to publish everything. And once you finish publishing it, there it goes. You will then have a link directly to your portfolio. And in this portfolio, you're able to see all your different animations. Now, like I was saying, depending on how big the GIF is, makes it load longer or shorter. So if the GIF is smaller, you have more of the ability to have a shorter loading time. So this is the thing that we kind of want to avoid, the little circle thing. But once it loads almost for the first time, it becomes a little bit easier once it gets into the system. Plus with all the cookies and stuff like that, it'll make it easier the next time. However, here you go. You now have an animated GIF inside your portfolio. This is how you do it. Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I know this was kind of a shorter instructional video, and I didn't go really into depth. It's because I just wanted to share this cool thing that I found myself by just changing my portfolio. If you have any questions, please contact me at designerboy420. I will have new and exciting videos coming out soon, and I really want to show you updates on my design thesis. And I look forward to talking to you, seeing you, and hearing from you soon. Bye, guys.